Hey everyone, welcome back to our podcast. Today, we're diving into the concept of the compound effect.
Oh, that sounds intriguing. What's the compound effect all about?
Well, it's this idea that small, consistent actions over time lead to significant results.
Mm,
Like how tiny decisions can either work for you or against you in the long run.
can you give me an example?
Sure, imagine you have a choice between taking $3 million right now or a single penny that doubles in value every day for 31 days.
Wait, a penny doubling each
Exactly.
day?
Most people go for the 3 million, but the penny ends up being over $10 million by day 31.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's all about how those small increments add up exponentially. It's like planting a seed and watching it grow into a massive tree over time.
So the compound effect is about patience and consistency?
Exactly. Small, smart choices plus consistency plus time equals radical difference. It's the core formula of the compound effect.
That's powerful. But I wonder, isn't it hard to stay consistent when you don't see immediate results?
That's a great point. It can be challenging because the effects are not immediate.
Right.
But that's where most people slip up. They don't realize that these tiny changes compound over time into significant results.
I guess it's like habits then?
Exactly. Habits play a crucial role.
Yeah.
We are creatures of habit, and our daily routines shape our future.
So, small bad habits can be just as powerful in a negative way?
Precisely. That's the ripple effect.
Mm-hmm.
Small poor choices can spiral into major problems over time.
Can you give another example?
Sure. Think about three friends who make slightly different choices. One makes no changes, the second starts making small positive changes, and the third makes small negative ones.
Okay.
Over time, the differences become dramatic.
Like in weight loss or finances?
Exactly. The friend who cuts just 125 calories a day could lose over 30 pounds in 31 months.
Wow.
Meanwhile, the one who adds 125 calories could gain that much.
That's incredible when you think about it.
It really is. It's all
Yeah.
about those little choices we don't think matter.
But how do we become more aware of these choices?
Awareness is key. One effective method is tracking your behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
When you write down everything you do in a certain area, you become conscious of your actions.
Kind of like keeping a food journal when you're dieting?
Exactly. It's
Right.
about taking 100% responsibility for your life and your choices.
But isn't it overwhelming to track everything?
It might seem that way at first, but you start with one area.
Okay.
Over time, it becomes a habit, and you'll see patterns you can adjust.
I see. But what about setbacks? How do we deal with those?
Setbacks are natural.
Yeah.
The key is consistency over time, not perfection. If you slip, you get back on track without beating yourself up.
That's reassuring.
Absolutely. And then there's the concept of Big Mo.
Big
Momentum.
Mo? Oh, got it. So once you start, it gets easier to keep going?
Exactly. Building momentum is like pushing a giant flywheel.
Mm-hmm.
At first it's tough, but once it's spinning, it takes less effort to keep it going.
That's a great analogy. But what about when life throws curveballs?
Life will always have challenges.
Right.
But with the compound effect, you're better equipped to handle them because you've built a foundation of good habits.
I guess it's about the long game then.
Exactly. Success
Yeah.
is not a microwave meal. It's a crock-pot recipe. It takes time.
Haha, I like that. But some might say that in today's fast-paced world, we need quick results.
That's a common belief. But quick fixes rarely lead to lasting success.
Mm-hmm.
The book emphasizes that real success requires hard work and patience.
So no shortcuts, huh?
Afraid not. But the good news is that the process is simple. Not
Yeah.
easy, but simple.
That makes sense. So what's the first step someone should take?
Start by becoming aware of your choices.
Right?
Begin tracking a behavior you want to change or improve.
And then focus on small, consistent actions?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Over time, those actions compound into significant results.
It's empowering to think that we have control over our destiny like that.
It really is. Taking
Yeah.
100% responsibility for our lives is transformative.
But it can also be daunting. What if someone feels overwhelmed?
Start small. Pick one area and focus on incremental improvements.
Okay,
Remember, it's about progress, not perfection.
that's a relief. Maybe I can start by cutting out my daily soda.
Perfect example.
Right.
Over time, that'll have a huge impact on your health.
I'm starting to see how powerful this can be.
Exactly. And once you experience the results, it becomes a positive cycle. Success breeds more success.
You know, I was skeptical at first, but now I'm convinced.
Happy to hear that.
Yeah.
It's all about harnessing the power of the compound effect in our lives.
So, to sum it up, small choices plus consistency plus time equals a radical difference.
You got it. That's the
Right.
essence of the compound effect.
Well, I'm excited to start applying this to my life.
That's great. Remember,
Yeah.
it's not about making huge leaps, but taking small steps every day.
Slow and steady wins the race, huh?
Exactly. Just like the tortoise and the hare. Consistency is key.
Thanks for sharing this. It's been enlightening.
My pleasure. Let's
Yeah.
both commit to making small positive choices and see where it takes us.
Sounds like a plan.
Awesome. Well, that's all the time we have today. Until next time, keep compounding those good choices.